Bristol Novices hurdle next end, 3 miles. Borax, Thunderspark, Gorilla on drums, Gavin Houston. King Kong, K. Minahan, Kirk Douglas, P. Rhodes. Sandringham Scholar, M. Cairns, Devon Blue, John's Jumpers, Gottlieb, J. Shea, Carly Village, L. Van Rensburg. Cops Corner, G. Clutterbuck, Last Ben, Charlie, Lily the Pink, D. Robertson. Cropperan, Lascari, Ben Benici, the Tortoise, Joshua Sutherland, and 14 is Voltorb, D. Thompson. So 3 miles for these novices this time then, as they're being called in. And away they go. And the Tortoise nearest to us, and Last Ben, who's jumped off nicely today on the inside. First to show as they jump the first, and they're racing towards the second of the 12 flights. And Last Ben it is on the inside, who's come through to take the lead. The enigma that is Last Ben leads us into the second, then jumps it nicely. It's clear of Gorilla on drums, and then the Tortoise and Borax and Kirk Douglas and Devon Blue, Sandringham Scholar and Cops Corner, but they're all very tightly packed in the main body of the field, with the exception of the leader, Last Ben, who's about 5 or 6 lengths clear now, and jumped that one really well, and he's striding out nicely in front. On the inside is Sandringham Scholar, closest to us is the Tortoise, and in between them we've got Kirk Douglas and Borax. Just behind Gorilla on drums in the green colours, the black and red is Devon Blue, Cropper and Lascari is the green and yellow. And then after that one you got Cops Corner and Carly Village as they jump the fourth, and they're all safely over that one as well, with Voltorb, the one that's just struggling a little bit at the back. So Last Ben takes them along then in the lead from Kirk Douglas in second and the Tortoise in third, and then Sandringham Scholar 4 and Borax 5. Then comes Gorilla on drums and Cropper and Lascari, and then Devon Blue, and then comes Cops Corner and Carly Village, and it's a 3-length lead for this Last Ben then as he comes around here past that steeplechase fence there, and they're racing onwards now, and he's in the lead from Kirk Douglas. Last Ben in the lead from Kirk Douglas, and then Sandringham Scholar and Borax, and then the Tortoise, and then Cropperland, Lascari and Gorilla on drums and Devon Blue as they take the next. Last Blue led over that one, that was the 5th. Last Ben from Borax and Kirk Douglas and Sandringham Scholar. The Tortoise, Copperhead, Lascari and Lily the Pink. A close-up. Voltorb is still the back marker. And we'll get a full check through on where they all are in a minute as they are racing down the straight now. And it's Last Ben in the lead from Kirk Douglas second. Sandringham Scholar is 3, Borax is 4, the Tortoise is 5, Gorilla on drums is 6, and Cropper on Lascari is 7. Then comes Carly Village and Lily the Pink and Devon Blue and King Kong, Cops Corner, Gottlieb, and finally Voltorb as they come past this big screen and level up for the 6th. They all jump that one nicely, with Voltorb and Gottlieb, the two who are at the back. One of the great King Kong's just lost his place and shuffled back to the back on the outside as well there, but the pace is a little bit up and down. Last Ben is now about 2-3 lengths in the lead, with Sandringham Scholar in second and Kirk Douglas in third. And then comes Cropper and Lascari and Cops Corner, and Carly Village is getting a little bit closer now. Lily the Pink has dropped right back to last. That one's back over timber today after running over fences last week. Didn't particularly like it much and didn't complete the course, but she's at the back of the field at the moment as they come to the 7th flight. And Last Ben jumped that in the lead, and Lily the Pink jumped it slowly at the back. But Last Ben it is still then, with a pack of 3 behind him there. Kirk Douglas, Sandringham Scholar and Cropperland Lascari. Then Devon Blue and Cops Corner are next in the red colours as they take flight number 8. And the field is pretty tightly packed. Last Ben's lead is now just a little more than 2 lengths. And they've got 4 left to jump. And Lily the Pink's been pulled up, so rather worrying couple of runs for Lily the Pink last 2 weeks then. So Lily the Pink first one out of it, and it's Last Ben that continues to lead with little more than a mile to race and only 3 more flights of hurdles to take, I think. And Last Ben is the leader from Sandringham Scholar and Cropper and Lascari and Kirk Douglas and Devon Blue and Voltorb and Cops Corner and King Kong and Borax. And now the Tortoise has been pulled up as well. So finding some of these out now, this extreme trip as they take that one. And it was Last Ben who continues to lead, but they're queuing up behind him to challenge now. And the first one to do so is Devon Blue. So Devon Blue on the outside, just shading Last Ben now. Kirk Douglas is in second. They're running downhill. Then comes Cropper and Lascari and Sandringham Scholar and then Voltorb. The grey King Kong is getting a bit closer, and Gotley is still the back marker. They've only got 2 flights to take now. They're racing down towards the second last, and Devon Blue has got to the rail and is the clear leader. Then Cropper and Lascari, Kirk Douglas and Last Ben all in a line. Behind that one, Sandringham Scholar. Then Cops Corner and Voltorb. And race down towards the second last now. And Devon Blue being challenged by Cropper and Lascari. At the second last, it's Devon Blue. Last Ben is coming back again now in second. Then Cropper and Lascari and Kirk Douglas and Sandringham Scholar is making a move. And here comes Voltorb from the back. But it's Devon Blue from Voltorb. Then comes Sandringham Scholar and Last Ben and King Kong. Kirk Douglas, and after that one, Borax is trying to make his way through the field as well. But they've still got 1 flight to take and just under 3 furlongs to race. Last Ben gives way again. But it's Devon Blue now. 2-3 lengths clear of Voltorb in second. Kirk Douglas is in third. Then Sandringham Scholar. Borax looking for room on the rail. Then King Kong. Carly Village is not getting going at all today. But it's Devon Blue coming down towards the final flight. Furlong and a half to go. Devon Blue comes to it. Jumps it big and nice. Over it well. Challenging now in second. Cops Corner's coming out of the pack best. Probably Voltorb and Kirk Douglas are still there. So Sandringham Scholar. But Devon Blue has got this one. It's pretty much sewn up as he meets the rising ground, and he comes up towards the line with just under half a furlong to go. Devon Blue's won this quite comfortably. It's a good performance. Kirk Douglas is probably just about going to hang on for second, with Voltorb third and Cops Corner fourth. Borax was fifth. Then came Sandringham Scholar. Carly Village, a disappointment today. Last Ben dropped away but got round. So Devon Blue for John's Jumpers beat Kirk Douglas and Voltorb, with Cops Corner fourth and Borax in fifth. Disappointment of the race, obviously Carly Village only 7th.